repeat offender to myself.
Yum.
God, what I just learned from my daughter on this 1-year anniversary at the Branded SaLoon. 1-year anniversary of the Brooklyn edition of RewD and the Brooklyn. What did I say?
I said go Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn in the house. And I have my Rude One, my fellow Rude One, Allison Mazer, next to me right now. And yes, the Rude Ones were
Here
the
comes
first
the other Rude
hosts at the Branded SaLoon in Brooklyn. 1 year ago, actually, the date, do you remember what the date was? Was it St. Patrick's Day?
It was close.
It was right around the time, it's the leap year now, so the dates are a little frazzled. Sarah, Chef. Yeah, I have a little present for my Rude Ones. Each of you gets to pick a little treat from London. So they get little badges.
There's a police officer, he's very cute, and there's a British guard. They're very cute.
Wow, she knows the difference. Look at this.
One's blue and one's black.
Black and blue, baby. And it is National Artichoke Heart Day, so we have artichoke hearts for everyone in their skeletons. And the Rude Ones, you hooed here, and then you hooed in Vermont when we went on the road. So this is, did you hoo any other show? Those are the two, right? I know you've been guests.
No, we had a show at Otto's from Manhattan show.
You did.
Well, I did, and then we both did.
I know we were guests on when you
Bungus Den, I remember that.
I never done an Otto's.
We love yeah, you never were at Otto's. No, it was Alley Songs. Because Alley Songs
you were talking about
is a big reason why you're
that
actually
was recent. No, that was recent, but a long time ago, way before the recent one that I co-hosted. The two of us
was at
hosted
Bungus
one.
Den.
I'm positive it was at Otto's because I remember sitting on the top.
I know.
We interviewed some band that had like 4
okay if you
or 5
did it without
people,
me.
and there were no more seats, and so I sat on the bass drum behind you guys. Well, I'll think about who it was.
Cool. Cool. So Alice Songs. This is a big reason why you're like taking hiatus from the Rude Ones.
True.
So what's going on with you?
Oh, managing artists and trying to book gigs and tours.
Being awesome in general.
Exactly. And how is that going? And how many artists are you working with?
Wow.
And who are they?
Let's think. I think on my roster now I have 7, maybe 8. I recently added, I'm very excited to say, Jane Boxall Marimba.
Yay!
Jane is a terrific punk rock drummer, but also a classical percussionist and plays with the Vermont Symphony Orchestra, and I'm trying to book gigs for her, and I will book gigs for her to play both performances, of her ragtime marimba, but also she's a wonderful teacher, wonderful educator, so hopefully she'll teach workshops.
And we saw her perform that at your showcase.
Oh yeah,
That was really cool.
at my
with a lot
dad's
of
show.
artists.
Yes,
Yeah.
pianos. Yeah. I've got Eli Gaiman Blues Band. They're really terrific. With
And LaFrey.
LaFrey on drums in that band. And
She's my idol.
She's
LaFrey's
everybody's idol.
Project, the 13th Amendment, who are fantastic, who just played at Tammany Hall. You guys familiar with the venue
Yes,
Tammany
that's where
Hall?
Magic Monday is now. We
Oh,
love
really?
Tammany Hall. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great place to hear live music. They played there just, let me think, Tuesday night.
Cool.
And Allison Miller, the incredible
I love
Allison Miller,
Miller.
and her Boom Tick Boom band. She's just about to release her second record
Nice.
with that group, so, and more.
Yeah, the garbage ones.
Junkyard Gamelan.
Terry Dave and the Electric Junkyard Gamelan.
I love them. Yeah.
That's true. Terry makes her instruments out of recycled objects.
I love that
That's
band.
True. That's true.
She's adorable. She is so
Garbage fan.
Yeah. At least it stuck with me.
Yeah.
But today is March 16th, and today, no matter what happens, it is everything you do is right day. So because everything is fashionably late on this day, our guests are late, the time change, I think, is making everybody still up in the air. 1 hour, really? 1 hour does so much.
Yeah.
But
really
it
does.
doesn't matter because everything you do is right day. So anything goes. It doesn't matter. It's also, like I said, National Artichoke Hearts Day. And we got some yummy artichoke hearts. Do you like artichoke hearts?
Oh, I love artichokes.
Do you like artichoke hearts? I like artichokes. The hearts, I don't know. I like them when you're eating like eating the whole artichoke and then the hearts.
They're good as salad.
Yeah, they are good in the salad. But today is the day. God bless this woman. She has to put up with more than most. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton publicly announced 1 year ago today she will retire rather than serve a second term in 2012 if President Obama is reelected as Secretary of State. Now,
She's so good though.
I know.
think she's just tired. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
She's tired for more than Obama.
I think she's tired of being ignored. I mean, you
No.
know, she
Oh,
was
I
supposed to,
know.
she was supposed to be the president.
It could
I mean,
have
come
been
on.
President
She should have
Clinton
been.
one more
I
time.
think she's tired of all the bullshit.
That because she's a woman
She's a woman,
and she's Hillary Clinton.
and she's awesome. Yeah, I
She
think
is
that's why.
beyond awesome.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's hard
wake
to
up
do.
world.
Yeah.
It's like, what is up with that? We need President Hillary Clinton. And she can't run.
No, probably not at this point.
Well, you never know 4 years from now, but she might be a grandmother by then. Let's hope for the best.
We could have a grandma as
Come
president.
on.
That'd be awesome.
Come on, little Clinton. I know. Do it for mommy. I know. Because Bill is Bill, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's what my mom was always saying. If she was president, we'd get her and Bill again. Like it'd be perfect. We'd
Hill-
do everything again. It'd be
Hill-
fantastic.
The first man.
Hill and Bill. It's
First
like
name.
Bill and Hill, you know? It's
Yeah.
like their names even go together. It's like, what's
They're
up
pretty
with this
perfect, yeah.
country? I mean, Bill Clinton, I think I talk about him way too much. But I still would love to be trapped in an elevator with Bill Clinton. I know. I think that would be the
He's
best
so
elevator
charismatic.
ride. I know someone that actually worked at a party where he was at. She did all the catering. Oh, it's funny that
Is
I'm
this
telling
my
you.
story?
No.
Oh, because I have the same story.
Oh, really?
Well, when I was an apprentice chef, let me think. How many years ago was he running for president the first time? 21 years ago? 20 or whatever it is. 20 or 21 years ago, right before he got the nomination, there was a fundraising dinner, a big gala for him at Lincoln Center.
No, this
And
is not
I was
the
an-
story.
I was an apprentice chef
Get
at
the
the
bucket.
time.
Yay, I got the Bob.
Is that okay?
The
I
po-po.
took out the bucket
Yeah,
palace
it's
guy.
okay.
And there had to be 1,000 people at this sit-down dinner. So 100 tables of 10 people and 2 chefs, quote unquote. We weren't all like full-fledged chefs, but assigned to each table in the tent, in the kitchen tent.
Oh wow.
My table that I was cooking at, it was like the first party I had ever worked at. My table was the future president's table. And so Secret Service was like this close to me as I was plating up the food.
That's
You know,
incredible.
watching what we were doing. And
Is that it?
is that the whole
Did
story?
you get to talk to Bill?
No.
Oh,
but
see,
I
the
got to
person
hear
that
him
I
speak.
know-
Oh, got to meet him.
Lillian. It was Lillian, my Uncle Howard's girlfriend, and she was catering a party, and it was in Miami, and he was the guest of honor, and he actually came into the kitchen, and she said he walked into the kitchen, and everyone was just so
to say
shocked.
thank you.
And he just was like taking food and tasting it and like being she said he was the coolest guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Like he just radiated fun and he talked to every single person in the kitchen, made everyone feel like they were the most important person.
That's what everybody says about him.
And she
Yeah.
was just like, this guy, man, he is electric. So we love you, Bill, but this was about Hill, and you're still stealing
Yeah.
her moment. I know. Today is the day that Mike Tyson knocked out Frank Bruno in the second round.
He's crazy.
I don't know if Mike can do stuff like that anymore. He's like such a sweet
He's in
guy these
Hangover
days.
movies now. He's a movie star.
Yeah, he was great in The Hangover. I
He was
loved
pretty
him
good.
in The Hangover.
He's
I mean,
good.
he seems like he's toned down his.
Yeah, I think he's got kids and he's calmed down. Like he rearranged his life in his own nutty way.
Well, they,
You know?
they changed his medication.
That's
I mean, like,
seems
rearranged his life.
Yeah.
They changed his chemistry.
Oh, Ay, ay, ay. On this day, a federal grand jury, who remembers this, indicted North and Poindexter in the Iran-Contra affair. Does anyone even know what that really was? Do you, Allison? You seem like the smart one.
Excuse me?
Sarah, you might...
The rude smart one?
I was so smart before, but now I'm
Alright, Sarah, do you know what the Iran...
I was 12 at the time.
I just remember Ollie North. It's almost like a Watergate thing. Like, you know, you heard it all over the place, and it's like one of those things that
Disappears.
it's almost like Charlie Brown. Like when they talk stuff like that, it turns into wah wah wah.
That's what it sounds like to me right now. I'm like, Poindexter, isn't that like the boyfriend you can get in the Barbie game, Poindexter?
Oh, I think of it as Buster.
it's
But
like a
today,
disclaimer.
here is a really great thing, I think. It's the first performance at the new Grand Ole Opry House in Opryland in Nashville.
I want to go there.
Today is the date, it's their anniversary too.
That's
How many years?
Not that many, because it was the new one. I'm sure there was an old one. This is 1974. Is that old to you?
1974.
You don't think
Sounds-
that's when the Grand Ole Opry
No, it was the
started?
new Grand Ole Opry.
They built a new theater?
30-something
Yes.
years.
Today
Yeah,
was
30
the-
odd years ago.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that long ago. But no, that was when it was the new Grand Ole Opry.
38.
Look at that.
I just did the math.
John and Yoko, on this day, they were served with deportation papers.
No!
You know, if only he deported,
I know.
he still might be here.
It's crazy.
You know, he fought to stay in this country for that. It's kind of
That
weird,
sucks.
right? This is another big one. Robert F. Kennedy announced on this day his presidential campaign.
Ooh.
Robert
That's-
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Such an interesting world we live in. I know. Man from Uncle star David McCallum received huge welcome in London on this day. That was Iliad Koryaki. Does anyone remember the Man from Uncle?
No.
I was just talking about him like last week. I had such a crush on him. He was the coolest thing on that show. It was a great show. My daddy used to watch The Man from Uncle. Did you ever hear of The Man from Uncle?
No.
Wow. It was like this. Do you know what Get Smart was?
Yes, I
Yeah,
love
All right,
Get
Get
Smart.
Smart was like the comedy, and The Man from Uncle was like the serious. They were kind of like a similar show, but totally different. Like the drama and the comedy, and they were kind of parallel to me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
always wanted a shoe that was really a phone.
Oh, I'm sure you could find one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Of course
totally.
you could. Spy stores now are everywhere. You can
Yeah, they
get
got that
anything now for
Yeah.
the regular
I'm sure it
price.
exists for the right amount of money.
Exactly. What else? The start of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of the Devil's Foot, speaking of shoes, started on this day. Do you like
I
Sherlock
like
Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes a lot.
Yeah, well today's, the Jeffrey O'Hara's song, Katie, published on this day. You know that song, right? Katie. You guys, where have you been?
I am ignorant because I'm very young.
Oh, I know that song. It's a great song.
Was that in the 70s? When was that?
Do you
Oh
know
no!
I'm 87 to now, so
It's
Yeah, exactly. We don't know this.
1918, but it's a classic song, Katie. It's a
It's
classic.
today, Junior.
Yeah. Barnum and Bailey Circus debuted on this day in 1881. Did you ever hear that?
That I know. Although I've only been to the Big Apple Circus once.
Oh, I love the
Yeah.
Big Apple Circus.
Grandma's gone now.
It's funny that I just gave you those badges because today is the day that London reorganized their police force and called it Scotland Yard.
Cool. I got the Scotland Yard
Yeah,
guy.
that's it. 1830. Yes, on this day. Today was the first U.S. black newspaper called the Freedom's Journal, and guess where it began? New York City
That's great.
in 1827. Look at that. West Point was founded on this day, March 16th.
I was there once.
Yeah?
Took a road trip up there. It was pretty cool.
Did you want to stay or leave?
I wanted to leave eventually. It was kind of boring.
Have you
but
ever
I mean,
been?
it's really beautiful.
No.
It is beautiful.
Okay.
I did go, I think. Native American chief visited the colony of Plymouth, Mass. on this day.
That's interesting.
Isn't that?
So you get sick and die from smallpox or something.
Is that what happened?
Don't they all? Because we gave them blankets with diseases on them.
Was it intentional?
No, I don't know. It's just,
That's terrible.
I don't know. It seems interesting that they go there of all places. That's
Well, Plymouth, Mass is exactly like Plymouth Rock. Isn't that where they all landed?
yeah, that's where everybody that moved here went
Well,
after.
Ellis Island? No, just kidding.
No,
I
before
know, I'm
Ellis
kidding, exactly. But today, Nathaniel Hawthorne's Scarlet Letter was published. That is, I don't know, that
I
is
didn't
one.
read it, but I saw Easy A, and that was a good movie.
That was
Easy A? What's
It's
that?
a movie based
On the Scarlet Letter?
loosely around the Scarlet
that movie
Letter.
was better than I expected.
I loved that movie. I was shocked, but
Is
it's
that
got Emma
movie-
Stone in it.
Is
She's
it a
beautiful.
comedy or is
It's
it?
a comedy.
It sounds easy.
It's really
So
fun.
is it all about adultery?
Well, she's like pretending to have sex with guys so that they seem cool, but she's becoming a slut through reputation, but she's not. And then she like embraces it and she wears like a scarlet letter, like an A on it or
They're
whatever.
learning about the
Yeah.
Scarlet Letter. in
Like they're
class.
learning about it in
Like,
class
very
and stuff.
meta and, like,
Oh, we gotta
I don't know,
go
it's
check out
loosely based
that.
on
Well,
it. I like
if
that movie.
Nathaniel Hawthorne did not publish that book on this day in history,
Emma Stone would not be famous right
there
now.
you go. So I love that story. I mean, that is a world-renowned, definite mark of population. It is. It's like every single culture
Yeah.
has that. I mean, can you think of one that doesn't?
No.
No, right?
I bet they have it on other planets and other universes too.
Yeah, because I could go deep on that one because it's like a big topic, It's
It's everything.
yeah, I know.
That's why you can't ban
And
porn.
and
Rick's
Demi-
porn.
Oh, speaking of, we're gonna take a quick break and come back with that and go on more about this day of events because Rick Santoro, I just met someone that knows him in London and said he could come on the show. So we're gonna see if that could actually happen.
Don't let
And
me
we'll be right back because we got a lot. I feel like we're the View. Every time we're at the Branded SaLoon, it turns into the View.
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll be back.
high, I get low, there's nothing